Well. Our president finally woke up. Forget about slaying the dragon or looking for Johann Chu. We can stay here for the rest of our life, doing nothing.
Enough. How about clues on Johann?
Su Xiaoyan is still unstable. Despite flaws in her logic, we could not get useful clues from her.
About Senpai?
She went to the original dormitory of Tianjiao Chu. Yet the basement collapsed after being flooded, and she almost died there.
Who is Senpai?
She was lucky to be saved. You should worry more about yourself. Plane skidded off the runway this morning. To improve aviation safety and rescue and compensate injured passengers properly, the airport will be indefinitely closed. Citizens who need to travel in the near future should consider other means of
Alarm!
transport.
No takeoff! No takeoff!
I will stay to guard. You go to help Nono out.
What's going on? Why hasn't Miss Tu left yet? Shouldn't the secretary send her off after I left? What's going on? Why hasn't Miss Tu left yet? Shouldn't the secretary send her off after I left? I'm sorry. I was in kind of a hurry, so I left without greeting Miss Tu. What's wrong with this person? Why ignoring me?
You came back for that girl? She left. Was I interrupting something?
Senpai? How come it's you? That's Miss Tu, an actress for the interview. I promised that I just met with her today and we didn't talk much.
Why do I need your guarantee? Here are your keys. I should go too.
It's raining heavily outside. How can you leave after returning the car? How about you take a break and I drive you home? We have not chatted since you were back. Don't act as if we met each other at a car club.
Pour me another shot. Pour me another shot.
Are you really going to marry that Italian guy? Italian men are all playboys.
Any reason not to marry him? Give me a reason, please. Are you entitled to judge it? Who the hell are you?
Boyfriend. From kindergarten.
give yourself a title. I've beaten up a lot of people, and not every one of them can be my boyfriend.
You didn't give me a chance. If I had the opportunity, I believe I can do as great as Caesar.
You? Are you ever off? Can we stop talking about this?
I don't want to mention either. Every time I mention it, you would get me to kneel down. I remember watching a cartoon when I was a kid. The Monkey King is silly, and he stayed in the waterfall cave. No one spoke to him for hundreds of years. Shenzan, a handsome man, walked into that cave for unknown reasons one day. Looking at the silly monkey for a long time, Shenzan reached out to him and said, "Come with me." Since then, the silly monkey had been following Shenzan everywhere. All Shenzan did was putting out a hand and sang a few words. There are many smart monkeys in the world, and there are silly ones too. After leaving the cave, smart monkeys ran away joyfully, while the silly monkey followed that man, or otherwise, it had no idea of where to go. I am that silly monkey. Do you believe me?
No, what an idiot you are. You've ruined everything.
My heart aches, and a drowsy numbness pains. My sense, as though of hemlock I had drunk. It passed, and lethe wards had sunk. 'Tis not through envy of thy happy lot, but being too happy in thine happiness, that thou, light-winged dry, in some melodious plot of beechen green and shadows numberless, singest of summer in full-throated ease. For a drought of vintage that hath been cooled a long age in the deep delved earth, tasting of flora and the country green, dance and provincial song and sunburnt mirth, that I might drink and leave the world unseen, and with thee fade away into the forest dim.
Mr. Shao, are you learning poetry? Sounds great.
Oh, Miss Tu, right? Find a seat. Isn't this poem beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? It's Keats's Ode to a Nightingale, a brilliant poem.
Mr. Shao, I need to leave now.
I'm not busy. Senpai is back and I have to cram. Away, away, for I will fly to thee. Not charioted by Bacchus and his pards, but on the viewless wings of Posy. Right. This looks better on Senpai than you.
What exactly is this, Senpai?
Had someone make a sculpture of Senpai. Here it is.
This is your child?
This is my senpai. It was created with my senpai's photo in the kindergarten.
Can you see the beautiful face of the senpai?
I never gave any other photos. Otherwise, you will be impressed.
We found out! A friend of Miss Chen is in the hospital. She seems to know him very well.
Let's check it.
Mr. Shao would have asked you out for dinner. But unfortunately, you came at a wrong time. Miss Chen is back.
That Miss Chen must be very beautiful.
I saw her twice. She is beautiful, but not that much. Miss Chen is not here. Mr. Shao is like 27 or 28 years old. But when she is back, he acts like a 5-year-old boy.
How did you sleep?
Or new here?
I'm a friend of your senpai.
Did Senpai send you to save me?
It's okay to say that. I am familiar with the director. I'll ask her to take care of you. Boyfriend of your senpai. I've heard that Italian men are all scum.
Not a boyfriend, but the fiancé. But the boss is a decent man, and he treats Senpai well.
His family is rich? He owns a mine?
The boss and his family are rich. Rich. We had a bet on my first day at the college, and he lost to me a Bugatti Veyron.
The interesting? I'd like to meet him. If he dares to hurt my senpai, I'll kill him. You do if the girl you like gets bullied one day.
We'll let that person die.
Well said, bro.
I like in childhood.
She-demon.
Hasn't changed much since she was a child.
He always beat me up.
Hi.
Lead and always required others to obey me. When I went to her, she beat me up and forced me to call her senpai.
Bro, you are suffering from Stockholm Syndrome.
I broke for a reason. We went to an aristocratic college, and those descendants of aristocrats looked down on us. We grew up practicing rugby. I didn't play well, but I loved it. In one friendly match, I got hit in the face 7 or 8 times by the rugby, and my incisors were broken. Yet, I refused to leave the feet moment. I vaguely saw a person stand in front of me, holding a baseball bat.
Hi?
B. She was playing for me and carried the rugby through the defense of 15 boys. That day I swore to myself that I would marry her, even if I had to crawl on my knees.
Senpai is the best.
Have you ever loved someone passionately like me?
I also have someone I like. She's nice and she takes good care of me. Plus, she has a great boyfriend.
You were miserable. When she comes back, tell me. I will go support you.
Well, thanks.
You need to thank me. I'm happy to help out my buddy. Though I can't get senpai, you shouldn't give up. Are you still chasing her?
Really, but I never give up anyway.
very determined. How do you do that?
Bro, have you watched the Journey to the West cartoon? Which was a hit on the small screens.
Watched it? What's special about it?
The cartoon? Monkey King is silly, until Shenzong brought him out of the waterfall cave. From then on, he's been following Shenzong, the first one to bring him to the outside world. I am that silly monkey. I have no idea where to go except to follow. There are monkeys and monkeys. Smart monkeys live well anywhere, while silly ones can only follow people they know.
Bro, I understand. You are encouraging me. I got it. Now to find Senpai. I'll visit you again in a few days. The director is my good friend. You just have to tell her that you are Xiao Yifeng's friend, and everyone will be nice to you.
Cats and dogs outside. Take care on your way. Thank you for visiting me.
Thank me no more. We are brothers. I should be the one to say thank you.
Three days later, right?
We will depart at night 3 days later. So, you didn't sleep.